What's good? We back. It's the Boxing Clinic and more, doing a point of view, kind of like a pre-assessment of José Uzcátegui and Caleb Plant. Now, José Uzcátegui has been upgraded from interim IBF champion to full IBF super middleweight champion after James DeGale gave up his championship belt. So IBF champion José Uzcátegui, taking on Caleb Plant. And I like Caleb Plant a lot. If you haven't seen Caleb Plant fight, he's a slick defensive first fighter. He's a guy that's competed at middleweight, I believe, and now super middleweight. José Uzcátegui, you might not know him at all, just like you might not know Caleb Plant, but you know him from when Andre Dirrell's uncle punched him after they thought that he hit Andre Dirrell late after the first fight. Then he dog-walked Andre Dirrell and made him quit and enter the twilight of retirement. Uzcátegui is a guy who's lost to Matt Corby before. I think that's his only loss. Don't quote me on that, though. He seemed to be a better super middleweight fighter than he was in middleweight. So maybe the extra 8 pounds, made him a better fighter. He's from Venezuela, I believe. And, he's a dynamic puncher. He's a dynamic, ferocious fighter. He's aggressive. Most people got up on game on José Uzcátegui during the 2 fights he did with Andre Dirrell. I mean, it's like Mike Jones. Back at middleweight, they didn't want me. Now I'm at 168. They all on me. He hot right now. And it could be just the product of his style matched up good with Andre Dirrell. And like I said, Andre Dirrell wasn't the same fighter after he got punched by Arthur Abraham that night at Joe Louis Arena in Detroit, Michigan. A late hit. Caleb Plant is a guy that, I like a lot. I think he's just a prospect that just turned contender. And now he can be a contender as quick as he became a contender. Now he can become a champion. He definitely got the skills to pay the bills. He's definitely slick, and he's definitely opened his mouth because he understands the closed mouth doesn't get fed in this sport. Most people say he doesn't have power. I disagree with that. I just think his downfall, and what potentially could be his downfall in this fight, is that he doesn't fight enough on his front foot. He's in the same league, same category as Saddam Ali. It's guys just that move too much and they don't be aggressive. Sometimes you got to plant and fight in the pocket and come forward in a fight and be aggressive, and you got to hurt your opponent, and you got to generate power by planting your feet and generating your power from the floor up. And Caleb Plant don't do that. You could tell that Caleb Plant's a good puncher. And, you got novices that don't know that. They just think, oh, he didn't hurt him. But when Caleb Plant sits down and plants his feet and punch, he's a good puncher. He's a way above average puncher. He's like a B+ puncher, in my opinion, at super middleweight, or a B puncher to be nice. But, but he don't. He don't wants to move and box and move. And with Porky Medina, he stung Porky Medina a couple of times, but Porky Medina also had an injury. So at the end of the day, the only guy to lose to Porky Medina that I can remember was Jalen Love. But, he wasn't aggressive enough, and hopefully he'll learn that on film, that you can't just dance and move side to side and back and forth all fight. You gotta, for aggressive fighters like José Uzcátegui and Porky Medina, you have to put them on the back foot. And could he outbox José Uzcátegui? Yeah, he could, but he's not going to beat José Uzcátegui without some front foot offense and being aggressive and fighting in the pocket a little bit. And that's his problem. Uzcátegui is going to smell blood with Caleb Plant. He going to smell green blood because Caleb Plant is still a green skilled boxer. He ain't a master boxer. He ain't even a young boxer. He's a junior boxer, master boxer. He's a junior apprentice of a boxer. And that's what it's going to be. It's going to be, will Caleb Plant, have a great training camp? Will he work on his vulnerabilities in the ring like I spoke on? Because if you're talking about talent for talent, Caleb Plant's a way more talented fighter than José Uzcátegui. But talent and skills always don't pay the bills, because sometimes those intangibles play a part. And sometimes that gutter, that grimy, that dog dirty, and that power and that aggressive nature and pure heart, pure soul, pure I want it more. Those intangibles take over, and we haven't seen if Caleb Plant has those intangibles. Does he have the heart to get off the floor? Does he have the chin? Does he have some of the things that, you always want to see a prospect or contender that's about to turn world champion have? And that's the question. And also, you know, the pressure of the moment, because he's been talking big shit to Ronald Graville at first, and he lost. He might be fighting Caleb Truax on August 3rd, from what I hear from somebody. I won't say it was a solid source, but at the end of the day, could be. And he been talking shit to David Benavidez. If you want to fight David Benavidez and have a big unification bout and make a lot of money, you got to get past Jose Uzcátegui. Jose Uzcátegui ain't the greatest super middleweight. He's a guy a lot of people tend to like, but like I said, he got beat by Mike Korobov. He's a middleweight, just like Caleb Plant, moving up to super middleweight. And if Caleb Plant is going to be a star, he going to have to beat Jose Uzcátegui, you know. And to be honest, right now I probably favor Jose Uzcátegui. You know, his aggressive nature, his nasty, his aggressiveness versus Caleb Truax, clean, you know, slick boxing style. Because for 12 rounds, he gonna get tired, man. You know, seriously. For 12 rounds, it's gonna come a point in time where he had to sit and exchange. His fast hands, his fast feet is not gonna carry him through this fight. And Jose Uzcátegui is a guy that could dig deep. So right now, I slightly favor Jose Uzcátegui, but once I start breaking down the film, we get a date, you know, it could change. But it's the Boxing Clinic and more. We on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you want to donate, the PayPal link is there as well. Also, if you want to do a business collaboration, or you want to do a video collab, or you want to explore business ventures with the Boxing Clinic, my business email is all there. PayPal donation link right there. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter links right there. If you want to DM me, you got a question, or you like some of the work we do on Facebook, and fantasy matchups and memes we do, all that information is in the link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you know we upload and go live. Most definitely appreciate everybody. We grinding, and share the videos on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, retweet them. I definitely appreciate everybody that does that work and spreads the word, man. We talk more than boxing. And if you're interested into our new college sports page, the S1210 College Sports Most Wanted, the link's in the description. Joint venture with me and Callie Enigma and Colossal Sports TV. Come on, join that college football and basketball talk. We gone.